Hello, we're
Hi.
Ian and Jane doing the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. This is day 7, show 1 for Jane. We split up for this one, so
Mm,
Jane went to one show and I went to another show, which we'll review in the next video.
yep.
But
So
yours was earlier, wasn't it? They sort of
I
crossed over.
yeah. So I went to the Essence of Audrey. So it's new writing solo show. Experience an audience with Audrey Hepburn in this beautiful biopic play written and performed by West End and Broadway actress Helen Anker. Share in Hepburn's amazing journey from war-torn childhood to becoming a Hollywood legend. And there was a rather nice little handout,
Handout.
and she actually somebody sort of suggested that had she ever thought about Audrey Hepburn, because she did bear an uncanny likeness to
Is there a picture of on the front?
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
her? Sorry, we can hold that up
that's
so we can
Helen
see her.
playing, and I don't think that does her justice, actually, because I think, anyway,
I've seen the poster and she does look
yeah,
like Audrey
she does.
Hepburn, yeah.
But this was something suggested over lockdown, and she began to think about it. And when she researched it, nobody had done this type of performance. So she decided that she would do it, and it was great. I really, really loved it. I'd been in that particular venue before, and it was full. So it was about 50, I think it takes.
So it was at the Pleasance,
It
wasn't
was
it?
at
But
Pleasance.
which
It was in
room?
the Cellar.
I don't
So
think
it was,
I
no,
don't think
yeah.
I've been in the
I
Cellar. No.
saw Bloomsbury Bell down there.
Right.
So um, it was a really nice set with costumes, iconic costumes in the background, and other bits and pieces. And basically, the premise for the audience was that she was selling some of her items for UNICEF, which, well, I mean, I knew that she'd been an ambassador for UNICEF for many years, till the end of her life. And somebody hadn't turned up, so she just started talking to us and
Right.
poured herself the odd drink. And basically, it was her life story. Um, I hadn't realised it had been so quite traumatic in Holland during the early days or early years of the Second World War.
Oh wow.
And so she talked about how she, well, sounds very mundane to say, broke into the film world. She talked about some of her iconic roles. She gave us a little bit of gossip, and which is fun. And she, yeah. So there were ups and downs in her life, and she looked remarkably like Audrey, but B, she'd obviously, she'd studied her voice, and as she spoke, she had that incredible sort of, I don't know the correct word, intonation or inflection that Audrey had, but you thought, oh gosh, yes, that sounds just how she spoke, which was a love. I loved that. She, and I won't spoil it, but she did sing one complete song from one of her most famous roles, which was beautiful. It was lovely. Um, so I thought the whole thing was very beautifully done, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And obviously, the demographic was people that knew her work.
Close to our age, you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it was older.
Yeah.
It was older.
Yeah.
There were some one or two younger people, but not many.
How full was it?
It was full.
It was
It
full.
was full.
Sold out.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It must have
Right.
been. It must have been. We were,
Right.
and yeah, people responded to the stories. They laughed, and a couple of people beside me gasped a couple of times because they obviously didn't know that, about her life. And there was a collection for UNICEF at the end.
Right.
Yeah, and she as a child had been helped by, and I may have got this wrong because I don't think it's mentioned, but it was UNRWA, which was the predecessor to UNICEF.
Okay.
So it was obviously a charity that was very close to her heart. And like I said, it continued. So that was nice, to be able to help. There was a collection, or you could, scan a code thing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was a great. It was lovely. So if you like Audrey Hepburn, it ticked the box. If you like a biography, well done, it ticked the box.
Would I have liked it?
Yeah, I think you would have done.
Right.
I think you would have been interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was enough about sort of, the film world and just her biography was interesting.
Yeah.
That's not quite the right word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would. Right. Well, I will give it a 4.
Okay. Good.
I will give it a 4. And it is on at the Pleasance Courtyard in the Cellar. It is on through to the 25th of August, except for Wednesday the 13th. And it is, I'm just checking, it's at the same time every day. Yes, so it's 11:15 in the morning for an hour. And it is either £15 or 14. But it's,
Good stuff.
it's very good.
Great. Right. Well, we'll see you in the next video for what I went to see.
Okay.
I won't say anything more than that. I'll keep all this suspended.
I'm agog.
All right.
Cheers. Bye.
See you shortly. Bye-bye.